All right. Well, hello, and thank you for tuning in to our Emergency Fund Grantee video series. My name is Carrie Cooper. I'm the Communications Manager at the Northwest Minnesota Foundation. And today I am with Shannon. She is with the Heritage Community Center, and she is speaking on behalf of that organization as their organization recently received a emergency disaster fund grant from us. As people who are watching know, the COVID-19 pandemic has really affected the region of Northwest Minnesota as it has the whole world. And at the Northwest Minnesota Foundation, we're trying to do our part to support organizations in the region who are helping some of our most vulnerable neighbors during this difficult time. So we just want to have a chance to touch base with these organizations and hear about the good work that they're doing. So Shannon, thank you so much for joining me on Zoom today.
Well, thank you for having us. We have a good story to tell today.
Great. So let's just get started. Can you tell us a little bit about your organization and your service area?
The Heritage Center is in Thief River Falls, Minnesota, and we basically cover Pennington County and surrounding counties. We are basically a senior community center open for all seniors in our area. Our mission here is to maintain a building in which senior citizens may engage in activities that promote and foster educational, recreational, physical, and social benefits. Our purpose is to help our seniors enjoy their retirement years by having a place in which they can come and find out things that affect their lives. They can visit with their peers, they can have a hot meal, and they can just still, in the later years of their life, feel like they're part of something.
Excellent. So how has the COVID-19 pandemic affected your organization and the clients you serve?
Yeah, we had to close our doors, like most of the places have had to close their doors. So what that means is that there are a lot of lonely senior citizens out there. They have no place to go. They have no place to go and enjoy times with their peers. With a stay-at-home order in effect, their days can get pretty long, especially when you're a senior that lives at home alone.
For sure.
Yes, and we found that there were a lot of senior people in our area who live alone and who depended on the Heritage Center for their daily activities. So it's kind of hard when all of a sudden you get up in the morning and you've got nowhere to go and the days can get really long.
For sure. Yeah, sounds pretty isolating. Yeah. With the grant that you received from the Northwest Minnesota Emergency Disaster Fund, how are you going to use that to help serve your community?
Because we are a nonprofit, we have a limited availability of funds to maintain operations. So by being closed, we have lost a large portion of our income, and our income comes from people renting our facility, fundraisers that we have. We've had to close our charitable gaming and donations that people make on a regular basis when they're using the facility. But we still have all our daily bills. Lutheran Social Services meals, they still cook their meals out of here and are sending out between 2 and 250 meals a week. So we still have the everyday building expenses that we have to keep paying. So what this means is we are operating on a fixed budget without the income to sustain it. And the help from the recovery fund means that we can keep in operation.
Awesome. Wow. Yeah. So you guys serve quite a few people, even just in that meals program. You guys serve quite a big population.
Yes, we do. And with the stay-at-home order, a lot of people can't go out and get their groceries. So we're very appreciative that LSS has the meal program here because that gives people access to their meals.
For sure. Yeah. So for people who are watching, how can people who are in the Thief River Falls area, how can they help donate their time or money to your organization?
We're being very cautious with time donations right now. We can't have people here. We have our regular group of volunteers that are still delivering our meals. We're doing all the safeguards, the gloves, the masks, the whole 9 yards. But these are our people that still want to be able to do the job that they were doing before because it gives their day a purpose. So right now we're not looking so much for volunteers, happy to take donations, cash donations. We've had a few people that have been coming in and dropping off some food items that I went to the grocery store and I bought a turkey here. I'd like to donate it. So people are helping that way. But at a time like this, cash donations are what we basically need to keep on paying the bills. And the best way to do that is just to send a check to the Heritage Center. Our address is 301 4th Street East, Thief River Falls, 56701. And if people have any questions about anything, they can call me. We are here. I'm here every day from 8 to 4. I'm fielding calls because we get so many calls from our seniors when they're lost. They don't know what to do. They have many questions. They don't know where to call for answers. So I'm kind of being like a clearinghouse of question and answers so that we can get the services out to our seniors.
Sure.
But I'm here 8 to 4, Monday through Friday, and anybody has any questions, they can call at 681-2793.
Awesome. Well, that's great, Shannon. Thank you so much for talking about your organization today. Thank you so much for the work you're doing. I know everyone is just doing the best they can every day and showing up to work in whatever capacity that means. And so on the behalf of the foundation, we thank you for the work that you're doing for the Thief River Falls community and your neighbors who really need help during this difficult time.
And we want to thank you guys for what you're doing out there, because a lot of us smaller nonprofit organizations, this is going to be a very struggling time for us. And it's organizations like you guys that give us hope that we'll be able to weather this storm.
Awesome. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. So I would also like to mention that at the Northwest Minnesota Foundation, we're still accepting donations to our Emergency Disaster Recovery Fund as well. So the more money that we make available through that fund, the more we can help organizations around the region, like the Heritage Community Center and other places like it. We know that they're providing these critical services to our communities. So if anyone's interested, you can donate online by going to www.nwmf.org and click Donate Now. You can also text Support Northwest MN, all one word, to 50155 and make a gift directly from your mobile phone. So thank you guys for watching, and thanks again to Shannon. And you have a good rest of your day in Thief River Falls.
Thank you.
Yeah.